Okay, so today we are going to learn about basic accounting and about e-invoicing lah. Okay, okay. So to begin how to use SQL, the first step you need to do is on my top left, you need to go to File and then you go to Company Profile. Okay, after that, you need to set up your company details. You go to your company names, your register number. Actually, you can click this search button. Then you are able to see your SSM number. As long you got registered under SSM, then you will be available over here. Okay. Then update your address, update your country, update your postcode, your phone number, and also your email address. And most importantly, because of e-invoice, you go to my invoice over here. Need to update your TIN and also your business register number. Okay. Done everything. You can click save. Then you can connect my invoice if you're not yet linked to LHDN. Okay, so over here, you need to log in IC, your director. Okay, one of the director is partnership. All right, after you log in, then do the linking for the production ERP, my tax, my portal. Okay, if you are not yet do the linking. Okay, this linking is for the submission e-invoice. Is for the submission e-invoice. So if you're not yet do, you can do it now. Okay. Or you're not sure or you don't know, then you can always ask for help. You can call our support line or just WhatsApp us. Then we will able to help you solve it. Okay. Done everything, then you can close.
Oh,
Okay.
company profile.
That is the first step lah. Most importantly, to update your company details. The second step is you go to tools over here. And then you go to options. And then you go to general ledger. Okay. Here you need to update your financial start period. Financial start period. So if you're not sure about your financial start period, you can always ask your accountant when is your company year end. Okay. 80% to 90% commonly is year end on December 31st. Okay. So if you end in December, then your starting date is January. Okay. On some special cases, some company maybe end on maybe April or May or June or July. Okay. Whenever your date end on the date, then it will be start on the next day. Example, your year end is end on August. Okay. Then your financial start period should be on September. Very simple. But mostly commonly is 80% to 90% is 1st of January. Okay. If you're not so sure about it, then you can always ask your accountant for further clarification. Alright. After done that, then you just click OK. Okay. That's the most importantly second step. The third step is you need to go to your maintain account under general ledger. Okay. This maintain account is also called as a chart of account. Okay. It's also called as chart of account. Okay. Over here, usually client will update is their current asset. Example, if they have more than one bank. Okay, or if the company only have one bank, then you just use one bank more than enough. You go to the most bottom over here, you will see expenses. Okay, you will see expenses. So mostly commonly used by the end user, such as like salary, EPF, also, okay, petrol, toll parking, overtime, sales commission, printing, stationery. Okay. So a lot of the commonly used by the company, it will be standby over here. But let's say today you wanted to
Ready?
select one
Yeah.
of the
Sudah.
let
Okay,
me
thank you. Later teach me how.
okay. So let's say if you have one of the expenses that doesn't appear over here, okay, you can click one time expenses over here and then press new. Okay. If you're not sure what to key in your GL code, you can follow the GL code over here. So example now is 923. So you can click 924-000 and then key in the maintenance. Let's say I got one is called maintenance. So you just key in the maintenance and key in OK. Then you will appear under over here. Okay. Once it's appear, then the next time when you want to choose these expenses, then you will be available to be selected. If you have more than one different, then you just highlight again expenses and then click new. Okay, and then the next number is 925. Then you just key in 925-000 and then key in what is the thing that you needed lah. Okay, if all of the expenses is already here and you need it, then you no need to create any more new. Okay, and then you just click close. Okay, so if anything you don't understand or you want to ask, don't worry, we will have Q&A session. Okay, you can write down in the top pad or in the chat box. So after the end of my training, so we will go through the Q&A session. So don't you worry. Okay. After done the three important steps, okay, company profile, okay, the year end, and also chart of account, then we can go to our stock. Okay, you can go to our stock. All right, stock over here, you can go to maintain item. Okay, so this is the testing company. So inside we'll have a lot of item code for you. So let's say I want to take one example. Let's say polyester super soft pillow. Okay, so to key in the item code, you just key in the code short form, and then you can key in the description full form. All right. So let me use one example. I press new. Okay, let's say I want to create one phone, S25U, okay, which is Samsung 25 Ultra. Okay, and then you will have item group. Okay, if you want to differentiate the group, then yes, you can create a lot of group. But if you don't want to differentiate, then in our system already have this default. Okay, then you can key in your reference cost and also your reference price. Okay, your reference cost, which is you purchase in the amount. Okay, your reference price, which is you selling out the price. Okay, so don't ever your cost is higher than your price. If your cost is higher than your price, then your company will go bankruptcy very soon. Okay, after you're done these steps, then actually on my right hand side, you can click save. But before that, because of e-invoice, so you outside there always ask what is classification code. Always ask classification code. So over here actually has 45 category. You can press this down arrow. Okay. Inside over here actually has 45 category. Okay. In our government website page also have the 45 categories. So you can go through one by one. Or if you are not sure which category for this classification code, so our government is very nice, don't worry. You can always choose 022, which is others. All right. If you're not sure of your this item code, okay, you can always choose 022. If you're doing insurance or motors or repair, then yes, there's a specific item, which is the classification code. So if you are selling cars or motor, then yes, you need to select 025. Okay. If you're renting, yes. All right. If you have do some reimbursement, okay, or you are doing repair and maintenance, okay. If none of this is under your category, then yeah, you can just select this 022. Okay, select this 022 and then click save. Okay, very simple. Done this, you can close this screen. Then we can go to our supplier. Then we can go to our maintain supplier. Then we can click new. Key in your supplier details. Okay, you can key in your supplier details. So let's say I key in my company name. Okay, so after you key in the name, right, you can click the search button. Okay, under this register number, you can click the search button. So this search button, how does it work? This search button actually link to our government system, which is our government SSM and also our government My Tax, My Invoice. Okay, so let me show you that over here tax, you will see TIN number and the ID type. So when I click search and I click OK, the first one is my company. So I click OK. So you ask me, do I want to replace the name? Yeah, I click yes lah, because right now I'm using short form. So I click yes to replace the full form name. Then you will come in the company name, register number, and also you will see TIN number also coming out. So over here, actually, you can save your manpower, WhatsApp, email, okay? You don't need to call, ask for the TIN number, right? So over here, as long as they got update their this SSM and also they got update their this My Tax, My Invoice, then everything will be fetched automatically, the data. Some company might happen that when you click search, they have their register number, but the TIN number doesn't automatically come in. That is because usually they maybe not yet update their My Tax, My Invoice, or they already update, but the LHDN website still not yet updated. So that's why if recently they just update, then maybe the LHDN website still not yet update. So it will take some time. So in this case, you can right hand click over here. You will able to see create info request. Okay, you able to see create info request. Okay, right now because this is testing, I cannot use this one. So if your database is real, don't worry, you can always use this one. What is this purpose? Okay, create info request is it will automatically generate a link Okay, it will automatically generate a link. Okay, and then this link you can WhatsApp to your supplier. Okay, you can WhatsApp to your supplier and then ask them to fill up the details. So inside you are able to see have their name, okay, have their address, have their register number, also TIN number, and also if they got SST. If they don't have, then they don't need to fill up. So they can fill up manually by themselves. After they fill up, they let you know, they say, okay, I done updated. Then you can click retrieve info. Okay, then you can click retrieve info. Then the details, the data automatically will update for you. Okay, so if the data update, actually you still can update. Basically, you can update the things that you know lah. Let's say this one. Okay, then okay, then attention, then phone number. Okay, phone number doesn't matter in office number or is a telephone number also can, no problem. Okay, email address also important. Okay, after done fill up all this, then you will able to see e-invoice submission over here. Okay. Okay. So outside there, a lot of saying that, oh, this one need to do self-bill, that one need to do self-bill, that one I need to do self-bill or not. Actually, very, very important. To do self-bill, actually only have 8 category. Okay, only have 8 category to self-bill. Other than this 8 category, actually no need to do self-bill. Okay, even outside say this one need to do self-bill. Okay, so have 8 category need to do self-bill. Let me show you. Let me change my screen. Okay, so over here you're able to see actually have 8 category need to do self-bill. Usually out of these 8, one company might kena is maybe 1 to 3, okay, or 1 to 2 only, not more than that. Very less is more than that, unless your director, your boss do a lot of different business. But even you do a lot of different business, it will based on that business to do self-bill only. I will not combine, so don't worry. So I think maximum also 1 to 3, the 3 only. Okay, so I will go through one by one. Okay, I will go through one by one. So you will see the first one. Yeah, my screen. Yeah, okay. You see the first one, payment to agent, dealers, or distributor. Okay, if you are one of the big company that you are paying to your agent or dealers or distributor, yes, you need to do self-bill. Okay, you need to do self-bill. All right. The second one is goods sold or services rendered by foreign supplier, which means you are dealing with foreign supplier. Okay, you are doing importing, you are doing, doesn't matter importing of goods or services, then yes, you need to do self-bill. Okay, foreign supplier. That one, you will see profit distribution, which is dividend distribution. Okay, this one also very rare. Okay, this one also very rare. All right. The fourth one, you will see electronic commerce, which is e-commerce. Okay, something like TikTok, Lazada, Shopee. Okay, all this actually you don't need to do. You just request from them, they you need the e-invoice. Okay, you just request from them, you say you need the e-invoice, and then actually they will prepare for you. So you don't need to do any self-bill also. All right. The fifth one, you will see payout to all betting and gaming winners. Okay, payout to all betting and gaming winners, which means like, if you are if your company is Toto or Genting, then yes, you need to do all this self-bill lah. Okay. Not the one that company arrange a game and then pay out to employee, that one not consider. That one is different story. And that one also no need to do self-bill also. Okay. That rewards to employee, that one is not this all betting and gaming. And also actually no need to do self-bill on the rewards part to the employee. Okay. And then you see the sixth. Number 6 is transaction with individuals. This one easily to say is, let's say rental. Okay. Let's say today I'm your rental. Okay. Your company rent with me. Okay. So right now, let's say example, I rent you maybe 2K or 3K monthly basis. Okay. Monthly basis. Then your company say, your company ask me, do I submit e-invoice? I say no. This one is my personal only. Okay, I never do any submission. I don't need do any whatsoever e-invoice. Okay, then yes, your company actually 50-50. You can choose to do self-bill, or you don't want to do self-bill also can. Up to you. Okay, so you need to fill up the rental details, which is my details, my details, and then you can do self-bill. Okay, then you can do self-bill. All right, this is the rental outside. Keep talking about rental lah. Okay, and then number 7, interest payment. All right, interest payment, such as like you will see financial institution, or easy to say if your is bank. Okay, if your company is a bank, okay, because bank always will pay interest payment. Okay, something like FD. All right, okay. If your company is not bank, then number 7 you can no need check, no need see already. You can skip. And then number 8, if your company is insurance, then you can continue to see. If your company is not insurance, then you can skip. Okay, number 8 is claim compensation or benefit payment from the insurance business of an insurer. Okay, so you see insurance business. Okay, if your company is not insurance business, number 8 you can ignore it. Okay, this is the 8 category. Okay, usually kena also kena maybe number 2 and then number 6. Right? Yeah, share back to my SQL. We are new SQL. Okay, come back to SQL. Okay, so that's why I say not everything need to do self-bill. Okay, usually you just need to remember one thing. For self-bill part, okay, for self-bill part, usually only for foreigner. Okay, only for foreigner. If today your company is not dealing with foreigner, then actually yes, you can no need to do any self-bill. Okay, then you can no need to do any self-bill. Give me a moment, let me adjust my laptop. Okay, if your company dealing with local company, which is Malaysian company, okay, or personal, okay, all this actually you can skip. Okay, you can skip. You don't need to do any self-bill. Okay, you can no need to do any self-bill. Okay, so you can just put none for this Usoft. Let's say my company is Malaysian company and you are dealing with me. So yes, you can key in everything. You can key in my invoices. Okay, you key in invoices, you key in the payment. Okay, that's it. End of story. Actually, you need to do no need to do any self-bill or consolidate. Okay, no need to do any self-bill or consolidate. You can put none because it's a local company. Okay, if it's a foreigner or if you're dealing with foreign supplier, then yes, you must do self-bill. Okay, this classification actually is the one that I already explained to you got 8 category. 8 category. Okay, everything is the same. All right, just now I explained already. 8 category. Okay, so of course, if you are not so sure what is that, then yes, you still can select 036, which is self-build others. Okay, self-build others. Okay, then you can do one more thing is the industrial code. Okay, this industrial code, which is we call MSIC code. Okay, MSIC code. Okay, so over here you can request your supplier MSIC code and then fill in the MSIC code. Okay, due to the e-invoice, this MSIC code you got update or not update, still okay. They're not yet focused on this part. Okay, they're not yet focused on this part. They're more focused on the e-invoice part at the moment. So even MSIC code, you leave it blank, never select anything, still okay, no problem. Okay, then you can click save. All right, this is how to maintain a supplier. Okay, this is how to maintain a supplier. Then you can close this screen. So anything that you don't understand, yes, you can write in the chat box. I will look at the chat box after the end of my training. Then we'll go through the Q&A session. Don't worry. All right. So we can, after we done our supplier, we can go to customer. Okay. Once you master how to update the maintain supplier, actually you will also master update the customer because it's abang adik. It's the same. See, everything actually is the same. That's why SQL is very user friendly. Don't worry. Okay. We can key in another name. Let's say stream. Let's search. Let's say it's this one. I click OK. The same thing because I just type in short form. I click yes, then it will automatically update the name, register number. Also, if I go to text over here, you will see the TIN number will be automatically filled up for me. Okay, you will automatically fill up for me. Then I click general. Okay, so the only thing you need to do is update the address. Update the address. Okay. Okay. And the postcode. Okay. Then attention. Okay. The same thing. Phone number doesn't matter in the form of office number or telephone number. Both also okay. Okay. Then email address. Okay. For e-invoice part, if you are starting on this year, 1st of January, for e-invoicing part, actually, our government more focused on the e-invoicing part on the customer side. Okay, even supplier side, if you didn't do any self-bill, still okay at the moment. Okay, because they want to focus on our sales part. They want to see our company revenue actually. So that's why very important, you need to update and submit your e-invoice. Okay, most importantly, to submit an e-invoice, okay, to submit an e-invoice, you need to update the name, the register number, and also TIN number if have. Okay, if don't have, then you can click down arrow. Okay, if it's a local Malaysian, okay, then you can select this general public. Okay, you can select this general public. Okay, if it's a foreign buyer, then you can select foreign buyer. If it's a foreign supplier, then you can select this foreign supplier. Okay, for foreigner, definitely they don't have TIN number. Okay, don't call and WhatsApp them and then email them, ask them, hey, what is your TIN number? they will ask you back what is TIN number. Okay, for foreigner, they definitely don't have TIN number. Okay, you just update accordingly. All right. If you're dealing only to Malaysian, okay, to local only, then yes, then you can select this general public. Okay. Actually, in the customer also have the create info. You just right hand click. You can create info. Okay, you can create info. After you create the info, same thing. It will automatically generate a link for you. Okay. So this link you can WhatsApp to them and ask them to fill in the data. Okay, ask them to fill in the data. All right. Most importantly for e-invoice, it's compulsory to have company name, address, country, postcode. Attention is optional. Phone number compulsory. And also email address is compulsory. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This 6 entity is very important. Okay. This 6 entity is very, very, very important. So if one of the 6 that you never update the data, then so sorry to tell you that, yes, when you submit your e-invoice, it will prompt error. Okay, when you submit your e-invoice, yes, it will prompt error. Okay, you will have error when you want to do submission. Okay, but don't worry, SQL will let you know what is the error. If your phone is missing, then you will say, please, if your email is gone, then please enter valid email address. It will let you know what is the error. So don't worry. Okay, SQL will let you know. Okay. So let's go to area. Area over here, if you want to differentiate this customer is under which area, okay, or under which state, you can filter. So next time you want to do filtering, then it's easier for you to do filtering. Okay, if you don't want to do, just leave it default area. And also if you have agent who handle this customer, then you can assign which agent. If you don't have agent, then you just put default agent. Okay. And also if you're dealing with overseas company, so yes, we do support currency, don't worry. You can create multiple currency. Okay. Doesn't matter USD or RMB, renminbi, okay, or others different kind of currency. Even Korean won also can, no problem. Okay. Then over here you will see credit terms. Okay. Credit terms over here have 30 days, 60 days, or COD. If you have more than that, okay, you just click this down arrow. Then you can click new on the red button new. Let's say I have 7 days. Next 7 days. And then due in number of 7 days. Save. Close. So you click the down arrow again. Yeah. You are able to see the 7 days. You also can select. Okay. For statement, aging on, and price tag, you can ignore. Okay. Just leave it as it is. And then you're able to see e-invoice submission. Okay. E-invoice submission. So over here, you will see e-invoice. Okay. So for customer part, only have 2, which is e-invoice or consolidate. Okay. Don't ever select none. Because for customer wise, you need to do submission of e-invoice. Okay. It's neither e-invoice or consolidate. Okay. For e-invoice, you need to remember, okay, there is 2 types. The first type is if it's a foreign buyer, then yes, it's e-invoice. Foreign buyer, okay, it's a foreign buyer, then it's an e-invoice. Okay, another part is let's say this local company or Malaysian personal name, they want to claim or what, then yes, you also can select this E-invoice, which they have the TIN number. Okay, if they have the TIN number, then you can select E-invoice. Okay, if they have TIN number, you can select E-invoice. For consolidate, very simple only. You just need to remember one part. Only for Malaysia local company or personal that they don't know their TIN number, they forget, they're not sure. Okay, if you start this year, no worry, you have 1 year honeymoon time. Okay, or we call relaxation period 1 year. Okay, you can always use consolidate. Okay, you can use consolidate. All right, for only Malaysian company or personal. Okay, if they don't know or not sure about their PIN number. Okay, but the latest law and regulation of consolidate, if your invoice is more than 10K, okay, it's more than 10K, then so sorry, you cannot submit this consolidate. You must only select this e-invoice. Okay, understand? Consolidate cannot be more than 10K in a single invoice. If more than 10K, then so sorry, you cannot submit this consolidate. You need to submit as e-invoice only. Okay? The latest law of 2026 of the e-invoice. Okay? Then you click save. Okay? Done everything. Then you can close. So after that, our stock, supplier, and customer, we can finally go to purchase. Time to stock in. Okay, it's time to stock in. So we have purchase request, purchase order, good receipt, purchase invoice. All right, we have a lot. So if your company policy doesn't require you to do from A to Z, then actually you can just do directly purchase invoice. Also can, no problem. Okay. So example, today I want to show you from purchase order. Okay, then you click new on your right hand side, select the supplier. Okay, and then plus over here, plus the item code that I created S25. So you will see the unit price will automatically fill in. If you didn't put in the stock item, it's also okay because you become 0 only. Then over here, once you select your item code, you also can key in. So let's say I want to purchase 10 unit. Okay, and click save. Okay, over top here, you will able to see there is print and also there is preview. So if you're new to SQL, you can use bracket simple. So this is your PO. Okay, total amount is 10K. So over here, there is a good function of SQL, don't worry. You can click this, you will see logo share over here. Click this down arrow. You can click PDF file, WhatsApp. Okay, so over here, the first time that if you are using the WhatsApp function in SQL, you need to link, okay, scan and log in. After you scan and log in, every contact, okay, it will link to your WhatsApp. Okay, so which means that this PO you can directly WhatsApp to your supplier. You no need to export, you no need to email, waste too many time already. You can directly WhatsApp to your supplier. They will be immediate receive it. And then they can open. Okay. After they open, receive, then they say, okay, confirm, no problem. I will send the goods to you very soon. Okay. Once they confirm, then send to you, then they issue invoice for you. Okay, then they issue the invoice for you. Then give me one moment. Okay, over here, let's say you close everything. Okay, and then done already. Okay, everything done already. Then you can go to PO over here. You can go back to the PO. You can right hand click PO and then transfer to purchase invoice. Okay, once you receive the invoice, then you can transfer to purchase invoice. So whatever you have keyed in the PO, it will automatically update for you. You no need to rekey in or you no need to double key in. Okay, whatever you key in at before, okay, it will automatically brought forward over here. Okay, then you can click save. Okay, end of story. Then you will have 10 quantity of the stock. Okay, you have 10 quantity of the stock. Okay, let's say I close this one. Close this one. So let's say I doesn't use PO. Okay, I doesn't use good receipt. Can I directly use purchase invoice? Actually, yes. You can directly use purchase invoice. Just click purchase invoice, click new. Okay, search your supplier and then plus search item. Okay, let's say I want to purchase 15 quantity. Okay, so the unit price and the quantity will automatically times for you. Don't you worry. Okay, the subtotal will be automatically. Then you click save. Then actually done already. So from 10 quantity I plus 15. So total quantity should be 25. Okay, total quantity should be 25. Okay, done your purchase invoice. So a lot of customer will always ask, so this purchase invoice do I need to do self bill? Actually, you can skip this self bill. Okay, like I said earlier on, if it's a local Malaysia company or personal, then actually you can always skip self bill of this. Okay, you can always skip self bill of this. If it's a foreigner, then yes. Foreigner, usually if you use currency, then yes, you need to do self bill. Okay, you need to do self bill. Okay, because our government would like to check. Okay, if you're dealing with overseas company. If there is no overseas company, then actually if you doesn't do self bill, it's fine. Okay, don't you worry. Okay, and then you go to this browse. Actually, SQL accounting has one very good function. Okay, you click the My Invoice over here. You will able to see this batch import sandbox invoice. Okay, then you click apply. All right, so whatever over here that we have, not we have, our supplier have submitted to the LHDN, it will appear over here. Okay, it will appear over here. Every item is different, so you will see. Okay, so let's say I want to import this one, the second one. So first of all, you must select the supplier. So I don't have this corridor Perkasa Sdn Bhd, so I just select my company. And then if you have item code, then yes, you can select your item code. Okay, if you don't use item code, you can ignore item code. Then you can double check which account that you're using. Okay, purchase account. Okay, confirm everything, no problem. Then just click this download. Okay, you can download again, again, and again, and again, and again. So example, this one, let me check. Let's say I want to import this one. Let's say I want to put this item code. Download. Oh, sorry. So once you see this, please select supplier because the code just now earlier I tell you need to select. So select the code and then download. After done, you can close this screen. You can click refresh. Then you're able to see. You see, the date will follow accordingly. It will show you description imported from my invoice. Okay, it will show you imported from my invoice. So we double click inside. Whatever you see on the imported day, it will import exactly same as you look at it. Okay, so you're able to see. If you got select item code, it will appear item code. If you didn't select item code, then it will not appear the item code. Very simple. Okay. Okay, done this one. Okay, this is the purchase part. Then we can go to sales part. Over here, same as purchase. Actually, once you master how to key in the purchase, the sales part actually is also very easy, like ABC. Okay, you will see quotation, sales order, DO, invoice. Okay, let's say example, I want to use from quotation. I click new. I select the customer that I created just now. Plus, I want to sell the item that I created. Let's say I want to sell 5 units. Okay, then I click save. The same thing, you can print, okay, or preview. Okay, so you have a lot of different report. You can use the simple one. Okay, so this is how our quotation looks like. Okay, this is our header name. Okay, to this customer, right? Okay, we are selling to this customer Samsung 25 Ultra. So you will able to see total of 7,500 and then all this information. The same thing, you can always share this quotation through PDF file directly from our SQL. You can click this PDF file. Okay, this one, once you log in once, it will not appear this one anymore. It will always appear login. Okay, then you can select from your contact and then send to your customer and then close. Okay, and then close. Okay, once they confirm, they say, hey, can give me a little bit discount or not? We do have the discount column. So we can edit. Let's say we give 5% discount. And okay, after give 5% discount, they say, hey, 125 can give more discount. Make it 7,000. Can. No problem. You don't need to use calculator. Okay, you don't need to calculate. Our discount column can handle multiple level. You just click plus button and then click 125 and then enter. See, it will automatically become 7,000. No need to use calculator, no need to think. Okay, then you can click save. Same thing, you just preview. Okay, select the report, share. You see, the discount will automatically show also. So you can share this report, PDF file, share to them. Say, okay, confirm order, no problem. Okay, once confirmed, then our company do preparation. Once prepared, okay. So if your company got use sales order, you can transfer quotation to sales order. If no, then you can skip to DO. If DO also no, you can skip to invoice. Okay, it just depend on the company policy. You can go to quotation, go to this eStream. You can just right click on this quotation. So if you doesn't use sales order, doesn't use DO, you can directly use sales invoice. So whatever, same thing lah, whatever you key in on the quotation part, it will automatically generate for you. So don't you worry. Then you can click save. Then you can print or preview the same thing. Okay, we have a lot of report. You can use simple one. So same thing like whatever that you have done, okay, it will appear over here 7,000. Okay, same thing. You can export PDF file to your customer. Okay. Over here, I want to talk more about e-invoice. So you see my invoice over here. You can submit e-invoice. Okay, you can submit e-invoice. So let's say I click this submit invoice. See. So it become automatically valid and also the UID. Okay, every time the UID will be different. Okay, UID will not be the same. Once you see valid over here, then okay, it's done already. You can close this screen. Then you can preview one more time. It will ask you to key in the password. You can key in the admin password, okay, or your login password, okay, SQL login password. So I scroll down, then you're able to see this QR code. You're able to see this QR code. Okay, understand? So this QR code actually is able to scan. This QR code is true, assure, and is a proof to our customer that, hey, I already submit to LHDN. Okay. Outside there, always talking. So actually, I need to wait until I submit e-invoice, then I print to my customer, or I can directly print to my customer, or how? Okay. This part, at the moment, rules and regulation doesn't mention that you must give your customer with QR code copy. No. Okay, there is no such thing. Okay. So this one is you can say is upon request. Let's say I'm your customer. Okay, you are issuing invoice for me. So if I didn't request this QR code, okay, then actually you can, skip. You can no need to print QR code for me. Okay, you can maybe afterwards print for me, or I don't need this. You can skip off. If they never request. If they request, then yes lah, you can say, or maybe you need to wait 1 day, 2 day, or 3 days, or 4 day, or 5 day, or 1 week. Then after that, I only give you. Also can, no problem. Okay. For e-invoice submission, for individual e-invoice, there is no limit on the days. Example, you are issuing on the 16th January. So outside there say within 3 days or 7 days or 1 month that I need to submit. No. Okay. There is no such rules. Okay. If we follow LHDN laws and regulation, okay, at the moment, don't have any due date to do submission for the e-invoice of the invoice part. Okay. So there is no such thing I need to submit within 1 day, 3 days, 7 days. No. Okay. So even after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you want to submit on this 1st of January, also can. Only for individual invoice. Consolidate is different. Okay. Outside here, you will see consolidate. Consolidate is different. Consolidate is every month on the next month. So let's say I want to submit for January. So my due date is next month, February, before 7 days. Okay. Next month, February, before 7 days. It's the same. Doesn't matter which month you're at. So let's say you want to submit April consolidate. So it's the next month, May, before 7 days. Okay, just need to remember that. So please don't be late than that. Even you are in honeymoon period, okay, or we call relaxation period, okay, extended to 1 year. Okay. So I will show you how to do consolidate. Example, I use back this invoice. Click new. Paste. Okay, let me change this to consolidate. Wait. Consolidate. And then this one, general public. Okay. Let me show you something. If above 10K. Okay, if above 10K, just like I mentioned already. If above 10K, actually you cannot do submission. So when I click save, See, even SQL actually will give you warning. This allow e-invoice consolidate because document is over 10K. Because it's 1st of January 2026 new law. So you cannot above 10K. Above 10K, you must submit individually e-invoice. Cannot consolidate. Okay? If your amount is 9999.99999, still okay. No problem. Don't above 10K. Okay? Then let me reduce the amount. Let's say I want to sell 3 units. Then I click save. Okay, let me copy all this. Let me do 3 simple example for you to see. So I got 3 example over here. All is consolidate. Then let's say also one more thing. Got customer also asked me that consolidate. Do I need to do? Sorry. Can I do every week one time, or 2 week one time, or 3 week one time? I don't want to do every after next month. Can or not? Can. No problem. Rules and regulation never mention you cannot submit early. Rules and regulations say you cannot submit late only. Because why people want to submit earlier? Because their transaction, they say a lot. Maybe 1 week got more than 50 or hundreds. They scared later submit very lag, very jam, very take timing. Then yes, you can submit daily or weekly, no problem. Okay, you just click my invoice, consolidate, e-invoice. Okay, all these 3 invoice just now we created 20, 21, 22. Okay, 20, 21, 22. Click next. Okay, click submit. Once become valid, UUID also come out. You can close the screen. Close the screen. Then I click refresh. Then you will see the status become valid. Okay, status become valid. Then you are able to see this green tick, which means okay already, submitted already. So at the beside you will see 2D. Okay, this 2D actually 72 hours lah. Okay, after the day you submitted, okay, you have 72 hours to amend your invoices. You have 72 hours to amend your invoice if your invoice got problem. After that you realize, oh, this one may be wrong information, or this one may be wrong item, or maybe wrong amount. Okay, then yes, within 72 hours you can amend. But if more than that, I'm so sorry. If more than that, I'm so sorry, cannot. Okay, then you need to do so-called credit note, debit note, and then same, submit, then can already. End of story. Very simple. Okay, give me one moment. Let me drink some water. Right. So this is how e-invoice work. Okay, very simple. So if you're not so sure what is e-invoice, you can always ask in the chat box. We will have Q&A session, don't worry. So you can ask. Okay. Let me close all this first. Okay, after done everything, all right, then we can do our SOA, which is statement of account. Okay, over here you go to customer. You're able to see customer. You can select the customer that we created. Okay, apply. Then whatever invoices that this customer owns us, okay, or not yet paid, then yes, it will appear over here. It will appear over here. Okay, let's say this one also the same one. You can also export. Okay, sorry. You can click this now error. You can click PDF file, and then you will go to your WhatsApp. Then you can share directly to your customer. Then your customer receive, and then say, okay, I will make payment now. Okay. Once they make payment, you just go to here. customer payment. Okay, press new, select the customer. Okay, all invoices that have not yet paid, it will appear over here. So let's say example, this one is pay partial. This one maybe full payment. Maybe full payment for this one, 7,000, and maybe this one is partial payment. And maybe this one also partial payment. And this one don't have payment, example. Then you click save. Because I didn't move up, then I just click yes, then you will automatically move up for me. Okay. If there's outstanding, then you appear on outstanding. If no more outstanding, when I click new, so no more outstanding, it will not appear anymore. Okay. Very simple, straightforward. Okay. Same go to supplier lah. You can also check the supplier payment, do the supplier payment, it's the same. Okay. You just need to master one side, then eventually you will understand. So let's say we go check back our statement, because just now got payment already. Okay. Apply. Then we preview again. So you're able to see there's a payment for account. So actually I want to talk about this symbol over here. This symbol is very important. Okay. This symbol is to indicate that if you see a star over here, wait, let me enlarge. Too big already. Let me put 150. If you see a star over here, something like a star, indicates that it's a fully paid. Okay, it's a fully paid. This invoice is fully paid already. So if you see a P over here, P is partial payment. Partial payment, which means that not yet fully paid. Okay, not yet fully paid. Okay, so our statement is automate. Don't worry. If more than 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5th month and above, it will appear over here. Okay, very simple. This is how you view SOA lah. Okay, after done everything over here, then we can go to our general ledger. I will speed up a little bit because of time issue. So we go to cash flow entry. Click new PV over here. So let's say you have company expenses or you have staff claims. Okay, so you can key in here. Okay, then you can plus. So let's say this, I want to pay for water and electricity bill. Okay, then I want to pay for rental. Okay, and then I want to pay for salary. Also can. Okay, after you key in, then you just key in the amount. Example, water and electricity maybe is 2,000. Rental maybe is 3,000. Salary maybe is 10,000. Okay, done everything, you can just click save. A lot of people also ask, hey, do I need to do self-bill over here for the payment voucher? So just remember, only 8 category that need to do self-bill. If all these not under 8 category, then yes, no need to do any self-bill. Okay, no need to do any self-bill. Okay, even parking, toll, petrol, all this actually no need to do self-bill. Okay, all this actually no need to do self-bill. You just need to key in the expenses only. Your payment voucher, more than enough. Some people also ask me, can I don't mix together? Yes, you can separate 2 payment voucher, 3 payment voucher, up to you. Okay, you don't not necessarily to all in one PV. Okay, you can split. Okay, you can split, no problem. Okay, example, let's say I want to claim something. Okay, I want to claim something, so I just key in my name. Okay, plus let's say I want to claim toll parking, toll. parking and petrol. And also, let's say I got commission. Okay, let's say my toll and parking is about 500. Let's say my petrol is about 600. Let's say my commission is about 700. Then click save. So staff claim actually also no need to do any self bill. Okay, staff claim also actually no need to do any self bill. Okay, you just key in your expenses, it's more than enough. Okay, you just key in your expenses is more than enough. Okay, no need to do any self bill. Okay, I know outside there is a lot say this one need to do self bill or not, or that one need to do self bill or not. Just follow the 8 category that I mentioned earlier on. Later I will rehearsal for you. I will show you again the 8 category. Only that 8 category need to do self bill. Okay. So basically this is SQL accounting. Very simple. You almost graduated almost. So after we done everything over here from stock, supplier, customer, purchase, sales, and also cash flow entry, okay, we can check our P&L, or we call profit and loss. Okay, over here you can go to down a bit, down, down, down. So please select this here 2 column, apply. Then you can preview over here and make it bigger a bit. So this is the breakdown of the P&L, profit and loss. Okay, so you will see our revenue is about 20K, and then our cost of goods sold is about 25K. Okay, so you will see gross profit or loss. If you see bracket, which means our gross profit is on loss right now. Okay, then you will see expenses. Okay, expenses blah 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 about 16K. So you need to minus the gross profit. Then our net profit or loss is 21K. So if you see bracket again, then actually is loss. Then you will see net profit or loss after tax, and then you will see brought forward from the retained earning and also retained carried forward. So retained earning is from the last year. Okay, the profit is from the last year, then minus out, then it become 91. So luckily my last year still earning my company, so I still have 91,000 in my company account. So let me show you another one. Okay, this one I think is more details. Just now the one is we do on today's date. Okay, this one is the whole year of the date that have the transaction. So you will see your revenue if you got do breakdowns. Okay, if you got do breakdowns, you will see your bedding accessory is about 85, furniture 39, lightning 92, okay, and etc. So total up is 200,000. Okay, if you see here, return inwards actually is called CN. Okay, it's called CN, credit note. It will automatically generate for you. Then yes, you will see your net sales is about 220,000. Okay, then you're able to see your cost of goods sold that you have purchased roughly about, after minus out the CN also, is about 87,000. Okay, so your gross profit is about 132,000. Okay, 132,000. Okay, then you will see other income. All right, so if you have other income, okay, you will show gain on foreign exchange. Okay, if you got dealing with foreigner. Okay, and also you will see your expenses. Okay, advertisement, salaries. Okay, electricity. All right, stationaries. So you total up, you become 100,000 something. Okay, so your net profit is 100 something, 100,000 something. Okay, this is how you view your balance sheet. And also, we also have balance sheets. Balance sheet usually is for the accountant to see. This here two column apply. Usually, balance sheet is for the accountant to see. Okay, so all the trade debtors, cash in or cash at bank automatically will fill up. All this information automatically will fill up based on your information. Okay, based on what you key in. Okay, based on what you key in. Okay, current liabilities, okay, retained earning, everything is automate. Don't worry. Okay, normally if you don't know how to see balance sheet, don't worry because I myself also don't know how to see balance sheet. Okay, usually accountant will know how to balance sheet lah. Okay, I think so far so good. I think you guys see might have a lot of questions. So let's go Q&A session. All right. So basically, this is SQL accounting. It's very, very simple, very basic, very straightforward. Okay. Uh, Once you know how to use, actually very simple already. Okay, now we can go to Q&A session. Okay, if you have any question that you don't understand or you want me to show you again or you don't understand, you can key in the chat box. I will go through your chat box one by one and then I will answer one by one also lah. Okay, give me one moment. Let me open up my chat box. Okay. For iPad 13 question, maintain supplier email, customer company email or e-invoice email. My customer have two email. Okay, for your question, in the supplier or customer email, it doesn't matter supplier or customer email. Okay, I will show you again. Okay, over here, doesn't matter what email. Okay, over here, you just need to key in one email is more than enough. Okay, it's a customer email or supplier email also can. No problem. Okay, understand? So doesn't matter it's a e-invoice email. This one, actually, you just ask them what email you want me to submit. Ah, just give me one of the email. Can already. Then it will automatically submit for you. Okay, this one actually you just ask the customer what email you want me to submit. So, okay, once you have done submitted, actually they will receive one email also. They will receive one notification. Okay, they will receive one notification. Okay, this one actually just verify and clarify with your supplier or customer which email you want to use. Just like that. Okay, I hope that solved your question. If no, then yeah, you can ask again. Um, for Ku Xiu and set up company profile for partnership company. It's the same. Actually, it's the same. Okay, for Ku question. You just go to file company profile. Okay, you just key in your company details. It's the same. Okay, even if a partnership company, you just update your company details, everything. You can click the search button also. If it's appear over here, then you can update. If it's not appear, don't worry. Okay, you can check your SSM. Okay, you can check your SSM. Then you just key in accordingly. Okay, your register number. Okay, and also your invoice number. Okay, for partnership, I believe it's D, yeah, for the TIN number starting with D. Okay. So don't worry about this. Okay. Partnership or not partnership or sole proprietor or enterprise. Okay. Everything just update over here. Okay. For cool question. And let's go for Kesha question. My company construction part. My company construction part. So we the one buy materials for seller. Normal, I do payment voucher. So for now, I need to key in supplier or customer part. My company construction. Okay, your company is a construction. Okay, so we are the one buy materials for seller. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, this part, if you want to remain doing payment voucher because you are the third party. Okay, you are the third party. You want to buy on behalf for your seller. Okay, if I'm not mistaken on your question, then yes, actually you want to do payment voucher still can, no problem. Doesn't matter. It's just that how much you issue this payment voucher, then for construction part, then actually you can do self bill. Okay, you can do self bill. But actually for the construction, it's better that if you key in as in supplier or customer. Okay, as you key in supplier or customer, because construction part actually there is a specific, okay, there is a specific rules and regulation need to follow, but nevertheless, if the amount is not that big, okay, if not that big, okay, then actually you still can do payment voucher, no problem. Okay, you still can do payment voucher. Okay, wait, you got updated, edited. Okay, wait. My company construction part. So we are the one buy material from seller. Okay, you buy from seller. Seller sell to you. Actually, it also consider as your supplier already. Okay, because you buy from other company. Okay, usually we call supplier lah. Okay, so you can key in the purchase invoice part. Okay, if you buy from the seller, then actually yes, like I said earlier on, you can still remain payment voucher. Okay, you don't need to do supplier or customer. Okay, because it's just a additional expenses cost. Okay, it's just a additional expenses cost. So this part actually you no need to do self bill also can, no problem. No need to do self bill also can. Okay, because the seller will do for you. Okay, if the seller never do for you, also never mind. Don't worry, because like I said just now, if your supplier or sorry, if your self bill not under 8 category, okay, not under the 8 category, then no need to do any self bill. You still can remain the same. Okay, you still can remain the same. Okay, if my explanation not clear enough, maybe you can write again so I can read again. Yeah, we go to the next question. For the iPad 13 question, cash purchase. Okay, cash purchase. Walk in, customer sell something to me. He does not run a business. I take his name, IC, address. Do I do self bill? Cash purchase, customer sell something to me. Do I need to do self bill? Okay, very simple. Let me share again this screen. Okay, if your cash purchase, okay, your customer sell something to you, okay, if it's not under this 8 category, then yes, actually you no need to do any self bill. So for these cases for iPad 13, okay, actually you no need to do any self bill. You just key in. Okay, you just key in. You just key in, and then you no need to do any self bill. If it's a local, personal, okay, Malaysian. Okay, if it's a foreigner, then yes, you need to do self bill lah. If it's not a foreigner, then whoever, let's say I'm your customer, and then I go to your shop, I sell you something, then actually no need to do self bill. You just key in record only. Okay, just key in record more than enough. Okay, you just key in the record more than enough. You don't need to do any self bill. Okay. For next question for Jia Hong. For Jia Hong question, how can we set up multiple costs and selling price for stock based on quantity for general customer and supplier? For example, 500 pieces cost price is 1 piece. Okay, selling price is 2 ringgit. Okay, 1,000 pieces cost price is 5 and then selling price is 1.5. Okay. If no discount are applied and it's just normal tier pricing, how can we set? Okay, no problem. I will show you how. Very simple. Let me switch screen to SQL. Okay. For your multiple cost, there is two method. Okay, there is two method. Okay. You can set in your stock item or you can directly set in your customer or supplier. Okay, depends on your needs. Depends on your needs. See how you want to set. Okay, we do have this function. Let me simple take one example. Okay, we have this. Wait, let me adjust the screen. Okay, we have this price tag. Okay, we can select this price tag. So whenever this customer is a dealer or retail or wholesale or is an end user, so the price will depends on the setting. Okay, the price will depends on the setting. Okay, so where do I do the price tag? So under stock over here, you are able to see maintain stock price tag. Okay, inside over here, you can update the price tag. Okay, you can update the price tag. Then you can select the price tag accordingly. Okay, that is the one of the category. Okay, one of the options. The other option is under the stock. Stock and then stock item. Okay. So just now the stock price list. Okay, over here to set. So another option, the second option is you go to maintain stock item over here. Let me take the first one. Okay, so over here you will able to see customer price and also supplier price. You see? Okay, so you can edit plus. Okay, here you can select the retail price. Okay, if you doesn't use price tag, okay, if you doesn't use price tag, you can ignore price tag. You can select based on the customer. Okay, customer is like individually. So if you have a lot of customer and supplier, then you can use price tag more easier for you. So I based on price tag, whenever it's reach, okay, let's say 500 is 1 ringgit. 1 ringgit. Sorry, cost. That one is cost. This one is 2 ringgit selling price. Then you can plus again. So 1,000 is become 1.5. Okay. Also, the price tag is very important. If you are dealing with all the same customer, okay. If only specific customer, then yes, you can just directly select the customer. Okay. So whenever it reach 500 quantity, it will automatically become 2 ringgit. Okay. If it's reach 1,000 quantity, it will automatically become 1.5 ringgit. Okay. Same goes to the supplier. Okay. This is customer price and then this is supplier price. Okay. Same. You can select which price tag. Then same 500. 500 is cost price is 1 ringgit. And then plus. And then let's say this one is 1,000 is 0.5 cents. Okay, understand? So over here, whenever it reach this quantity threshold, it will automatically change the cost and the price automatically for you. Very simple only. Don't worry. If you're not sure how, or you don't know, or you set already, but it doesn't reflect, don't worry. You can always call or WhatsApp us for your problem. We will guide you again. Maybe something wrong. So you set already but doesn't reflect, then maybe something wrong. Maybe something you forget to set. It might happen. Okay, for Jia Hong question. All right. If no discount are applied and it's just normal tier pricing, this This is without any discount lah. Okay, discount. If got discount, then yeah, you can add over here lah. Okay, if got discount. So you also will follow. Okay, it will follow automatically. Okay, for Jia Hong question. Okay, got 5%, then you put 5%. Got 1%, then you put 1%. If no discount, just leave it. Then over here, actually, we also have the date from date to. If you got the limitation or maybe offer price, maybe starting from this month until the end of the January, then you can put lah. 1st of January until the end of January. Very simple only. Okay. I hope that solves your question. If no, you can ask again. For choose you Yan question. E-invoice individual must submit every month 7. No, I never say about that. Okay. I explain one more time for e-invoice. E-invoice. Okay. For consolidate must submit every month before 7. Okay. Only consolidate. I want to submit for January. Okay, I want to submit for January. Okay, so I submit on the next month, February before 7. That is consolidate. Okay, listen properly. Only for consolidate must submit every month, next month before 7 days. Okay, for e-invoice individual. Okay, for e-invoice individual, there is no such rules that you must submit 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, 1 month, 7 months. No. Okay, at the moment until today's date, rules and regulation, they never mention that I must submit 1 day after I create my invoice. No. Okay, so there is no due date to submit for e-invoice individual. Okay, there is no due date for individual submission. Okay, I hope that solved your question. Okay, for Kesha question. Once did payment for KWSP or SOXO, how to key in system and how to attach the documents. Okay, very simple. Key in the system is under the general ledger. Okay, you can use cash book entry or journal entry, up to you, no problem. Okay, our system is flexible, up to you. You can use cash book entry or journal entry. Okay, if you don't know what is journal entry or don't know how to use journal entry, okay, my advice is you can use cash book entry. Then new PV. Okay, and this one you can write KWSP or KWSP plus also sample. Then you plus. Then you can key in EPF. EPF. Okay, and then SOXO. Okay, so select accordingly lah. Employer, employee. Okay, then you just key in the amount, how much you already paid. So let's say for EPF, the boss already pay maybe 6,500. For SOXO, maybe 300, 500. That's it. And then you want to attach the document. Okay. So on my left hand side, you will see attachment. See? Okay. Then you can click this. The first one, attach file. Okay. It's on my left hand side. Attachment. Click this attachment. Then you select your attachment. Doesn't matter PDF file or picture or whatsoever. Okay, you can attach this file. After you attach, then it will appear over here. Okay, it will appear over here, your attachment. Then you can click save. The next time you want to see your attachment, you can click this attachment, double click. Then can already. Okay. Hope that's all for question. For another question, Kesha. Normal, my company will claim the money from main office. Usually I do debit note. After this, what should I do? Is that invoice? Normally, my company will claim the money from the main office. Okay. I don't know why you do debit note. Okay. Usually, oh, okay. Which means that you have company A and company B. Is it? Because your question a bit not too clear. So if you want to do debit note also can, because after you do debit note, then the main office will do the payment for you, right? I believe. You do debit note for your main office, then your debit note. Okay. Then yes, actually you don't need to do debit note. You can do invoice also can. Debit note and sales invoice actually is invoice. It's just debit note and credit note is just extra. Okay. Okay. After sales invoice, then we will have credit note and also debit note. It's an extra thing. So actually, you don't need to do debit note. You can just directly use sales invoice. Because you want to bill your company from company A to company B that I have buy something for you. Then yes, you actually from company A, you can just directly use sales invoice instead of debit note. But if you want to use debit note, also can, no problem. There is no rules and regulations say you cannot use debit note. So you still can continue use debit note. But you can directly use sales invoice also. So after you issue to your main office, then your main office will issue payment for you. Okay, no problem. Yes, that is invoice. It's very simple. You still can stick to the same. Okay, you can stick to the same. Okay. For Lenovo question, how to amend after submit e-invoice? How to amend? Okay, very simple. Like I say, after you do submission, let me show you back the example. Invoice. Okay, so let's say this one I submitted. Okay, I want to change the company or product. Can, no problem. Okay, within 72 hours, okay, you can do that. After 72 hours, you cannot do that. Just for your information. Double click inside. You click the My Invoice. You will able to see cancel validated. Okay. If I want to change the company name or I want to change the item code, then yes, cancel validated. Okay, then here you need to select the reason. Click down error. So let's say wrong buyer, wrong invoice details lah. Initiate cancellation. So you will cancel for you. Oops. Okay, you will cancel for you. It will show cancel and UUID. Then you can close the screen. Then yes, you can start to edit. Okay, you can change whatever you want. Let's say I want to add one more item plus. Okay, any item and then plus. If you don't have item code, you want to key in manually also can, no problem. Then key in the quantity, key in the price, and then save. After done, amend of your company or product, then you can click the My Invoice again. Okay. So if you cancel outside, also will still cancel. Okay. Then you click the My Invoice again. You can click Submit Sandbox E-invoice again. Then you will run, show valid, UID. Then yeah, done. Voila. No problem. Settle already. See, it will become ready again, and then it will become green tick again. After you done your amendment. Okay. After you done your amendment. Okay. I think okay. So I still have another 10 more minutes. So you guys can ask more question if you guys don't understand or want me to show you features of SQL or you're not sure how to use, you can write in the chat box. I will guide you through, don't worry. Okay, while I wait for your question, I can show you some of the e-invoice features. You will see cloud over here, the cloud icon. Okay, the cloud icon over here, you will see my invoice and also my invoice transaction. Okay, so this my invoice actually you can batch submission. Okay, you can apply the date so you can check or which document I not just check, not just submit, or I collect sales or I select purchase. So you will appear over here. I will appear over here. Okay, same goes to batch consolidate. So which GR or sales or purchase that I not yet submit, I apply, then I can select. Okay, I can also submit. Okay, so you're also able to see notification. You can apply. Once you apply, then you will see this is all the notification have been submitted. See, okay, this is all linked to your LHDN, so don't you worry. Okay, so all this is information that has been submitted. Okay, all this information. All right, it's free to use. Don't worry. Then you can see your dashboard. Okay, this dashboard actually is more toward to see your e-invoice, consolidate or others. And then which one is validated, which one is submitted, which one is invalid, which one is cancelled. Okay, doesn't matter it's an invoice, credit note, debit note, refund note. Okay, everything, whatever you have done, submitted, created, it will appear over here. Okay, all right. So there's one more my invoice transaction. Okay, this my invoice transaction is for you to see that whoever has done submitted for you, okay, or which one you already submitted to the LHDN. Over here you can check. And then you also can see the currency. Okay. Which one is submitted, which one you receive. Receive is the supplier that submitted to us. Okay, submitted to us. Okay, all right. Submitted, which means that I not yet done submit lah. Okay. Okay, I see still got more question. Let me go through your question again. For immediate question, what kind of invoice format to share through email can teach the method? This one actually takes time for your question, Amitek. Usually to share through the email, first of all, most importantly, it must be we call FR3 format. Okay, usually FR3 format is under double figure, the amount, sorry, the numbering. So let's say I show the number 10. Okay, so this kind of format, you need to check whether got the yellow line. See the yellow line, the outer one. If it's a yellow line, outer line, then normally, yes, it can be shared through the email. Okay, I show you another sample. Let's say I use the simple. Okay, simple one actually cannot, because you see, the simple one don't have the outer line of the yellow color. Usually don't have the yellow color, then yes, normally not supported through the email. Okay, not supported through the email. Okay, so if you're using old format, then it's time to change to new format, and then from the new format to do the changes lah. Okay, only those that format with the yellow line, yeah, something like this, then you can do the email. Okay, share through the email. Okay, understand? If not sure or don't know, yeah, you still can call or WhatsApp or us for to guide you through lah. Don't worry. Okay. For Kesha question, okay, you are going to start your SQL. Okay, that's very good. So just now, as per guide, I follow the step to link my text once I in my director IC number. It show deduct daftar. If it show deduct daftar, then yes, actually you need to daftar first. So you need to check with your director whether already updated or not. If your director also don't know or you're also not sure, then you can refer back to your accountant. Okay, usually accountant will help you do this step. They will help you register, they will help you check all this. Okay, once it's done registered, then when you log in, it will not show Ida Daftar, it will show the My Tax portal. Okay, so you can always check with your accountant. Okay, you can check with your accountant first. Once done, register everything, then you log in again through the SQL system. Then it will not show this Ida Daftar. Okay, it will show normal. You will see the My Tax portal. But again, you are not sure or you don't know how to do the linking or you stuck. Don't worry, you can always call or WhatsApp us because due to high volume of the e-invoice question, so our call sometimes no people answer. No people answer because we are answering the call and also the WhatsApp questions. So that's why our manpower also limited sometimes. So I'm so sorry lah. So you might have some delay on the answers. Don't worry, we will try to answer our best as soon as possible for your information. Okay, for cashier question, I hope that solved your question. So you can refer back to your accountant to double check the IC and then your director, the details, everything. Usually they'll update for you. Okay. For Lenovo, how to check my e-invoice is invalid? Very simple only. If your invoice is invalid, as an example, I select this one. I select any item. I save. And then I want to submit this. See? So it's become invalid. Understand or not? So usually if you want to submit your invoice, got this my invoice error, don't worry. You just check. Identification number is not valid, which means that your business register never put. Okay. So need to update. See, everything is blank over here. Okay, need to update the information. Okay, then over here, outside here, you will see error. See, if it's become invalid, then it will become error and become a X cross. Okay, become X cross. And then you know your e-invoice got problem. Okay. For Lenovo question, how to submit PV self-bill for personal name? Same thing, show you already. You just go to PV, cash flow entry, PV. Okay, after you key in everything for the personal, okay, let's say let's say I use back my name. Okay, let's say this one you want to submit. Okay, not submitting for the toll petrol commission, maybe for other things. Okay, maybe for rental. Okay, then over here, after you fill up here, you go to the more here, left hand side, more. Okay, update the company name, which is the personal name. Just put in the name. Okay, if it's a company, put company name. If it's a personal name, put personal name. Example, more. Click one time over here. If it's a personal name, just click personal name. Okay, after you key in, just click enter. Okay, after you key in, just click enter. And then key in the address, country, postcode, okay, phone number also. And also if you want to do self-bill, submission over here, select self-bill. And then select IC, key in the IC number. Okay, and then update the TIN number. Okay, self-bill must always update the TIN number. Okay, self-bill must always update the TIN number. Okay, after done everything, click save. Then you can submit. Because this one I never submit sorry, I never fill in the TIN number. That's why it become identification number is not ready. Okay, so make sure your information, everything is updated. Then only you can submit. Even you never update properly, don't worry. When you submit, it will become error. Okay, I hope that solved your question for Lenovo. Okay, any more question you guys want to ask, can ask in the chat box. Don't worry. All right. So I will give maybe 1 more minute. Let's see if there's any more question. I will drink some water first. All right. So if you guys don't have any more question, our training session is until today date. If show invalid can be amended. Yes. If it's invalid, you still can amend. Definitely. If it show error, of course you need to amend to do the submission. Okay. So you can submit. You can click this X error. Okay. Once you click, then it will show identification number is not valid. Okay. You just click more. Okay. Then you just update accordingly. Okay. Update accordingly. Then you can click search button if have. Okay. If have, then you can select. Example, this one. Let's say this one. Yes. Then you see update accordingly. Okay. Then you can click save. After you're done, then you can click submission again. See? Once you done updated your invalid e-invoice, then you can click submit again. So as long as your information is incomplete in the invoice part, then you cannot submit. So you need to update the information accordingly. Okay, you need to update your information accordingly. All right. Okay. Got any more question before I end our session? All right. If there is more question, thank you all for joining today's training. Okay, if you guys need these training videos, you guys can call us or WhatsApp us to get these training videos. Okay, don't worry. So this training video should be done by today or tomorrow. Alright. So if you guys need these training videos, remember to WhatsApp us or call us to get these training videos. Okay. Thank you all for attending today's training. If I'm talk too fast or not clear, I'm so sorry for that. So yeah, don't worry. You guys still can always ask. Okay, can call us. All right. Thank you all for joining today's training. Okay, you guys can have a good lunch. Now it's afternoon. Okay. Thank you all. Bye bye.